You know how like you just kind of know what you're supposed to do. It's that thing that you just do because that's what you do, and you can do a lot of stuff. But you know what you love, not who you love, but you know what you love because it actually loves you back. Like that feeling that you're looking for. That's honestly why I do it. It's a lot of things that I get from it that have nothing to do with the work or the exercise. So for me, it's almost like I can do a bunch of stuff and be successful at it, but I'd be a horrible employee. I'd be the most successful, terrible employee you can find. So that's why I do it.
At what age did you feel like this is something that you wanted to do?
When I was grown. It's crazy, ain't it? So I only wanted to play ball whenever I was younger because it's going to sound weird, because I knew like that whole fallback thing I didn't really worry about because I knew I could do other things. So it was like if ball don't work out, I could do other things. I didn't really have other things to do. I just knew I was kind of smart, so I could do other things.
Figure it out.
Yeah, I'd figure it out. But I didn't really see myself doing this until I was like, I don't know, 26 or 27. And part of it was because I knew what I knew, and I didn't mind passing it on because I could kind of see myself in the work that kids would do. So I would have a feeling of probably too much responsibility for their success. But then I realized real quick that the more I can know, the more questions people will ask me. So I kind of fell in love with the process of learning just so I can tell people stuff. So it ended up being almost like I was not necessarily a know-it-all, because nobody likes a know-it-all. I was a know-a-lot. So I was waiting on people to give me a chance to say something so I can tell them a lot.
Prove yourself.
So, yeah.
Tell me about a moment that happened, whether it was with another athlete or with a random stranger, where that was clicking to you, like, this is the right fit. I helped this person. I'm feeling what you said. You fell in love with it. It fell in love with you. Tell me about a moment where you were feeling that.
It had nothing to do with a client. Your husband actually had a lot to do with that.
Oh.
It's kind of crazy. So I worked.
Don't tell me nothing weird, Greg.
No. But I worked with Sam and Dee. And
my husband Sam.
Yes, and Dee was his business partner I think it was 2007, or something like 2007. And then I left, and then when I came back, when I left, there was about 25 people in a boot camp that they gave me, like they gave me a chance, and people, they loved it. Like I did what they asked me to do. I had a ball. Like I actually loved it, but I had to go do something different for a little bit.
So you were training for a period of time, very solid group.
Very solid
25
group.
people.
And they were consistent.
Yes.
I'm talking about Chris. When I say consistent, 21
every day, showing up to see you.
Showing up. You know, and everything I was learning from, I was biting. I'm talking about if I was a rapper, they would have crushed me. Like I would take the emails that Sam and Dee was writing, mostly Sam, because I was on that side. Like he was working closest with me. And I would literally take his signature off the bottom and put my signature on the bottom until I learned, what the format was. But I left. And then I was working in gas and oil, and then we got let go. And I made 3 phone calls. I called my mama, of course.
Wait, hold on just a second, if you don't mind. Well, hold there.
Okay.
You were about to call your mom. What made you want to leave? Because you said everything was clicking, everything was fitting. So tell me why you left.
I had to make some more money because I had some legal situations I had to pay for.
Okay, but a lot of us can identify with that, chasing the dollar.
And I did not want to do it right. I wasn't passionate about it. As a matter of fact, I used to talk about if I can make enough money in gas and oil, I'm going to take the gas and oil, flip it into a gym or whatever. And I was like, I'm going to come back and I'm going to see if Sam will work with me. Like that was what we wanted to do. Gas and oil didn't work out. And I knew what I could do, but I wanted to be respectful. Like I didn't want to just show up and then just try to deal with things. But at the same time, I I had to be fair. So I just called Sam. And he gave me a job literally when no job existed. And I was like, yeah, that didn't even bother me. It was one client and 2 trainers. I didn't go out there think I need to beat him out or I got to prove this. I was like.
So it's like going out on a double date. There's
yeah,
no
one
other
chick.
girl.
Yeah,
One
chick and 2 dudes. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But I wasn't trying to impress.
Got it.
If that makes any sense. It wasn't like I was trying to beat him out. It was like my motto was real simple. If she shows up every day, we're putting that work in. Period. It didn't even matter like 1 or 101.
Yes.
They got everything from me, and that helped me realize that like this is really. I don't have a problem waking up at 4, waiting on 5:30. And you can ask anybody online right now that's ever done boot camp with me. I have never, ever once been late for 12 years. Never once late for a boot camp session. I've helped push people out of the road on the way to boot camp. I've had to help people jumpstart cars. I've had to move cones out of the way to be on time. I wasn't doing it to be nervous or worry about Sam firing me. It just felt like I was supposed to do that because all I could think was these people get up at 5 in the morning to hear me yell and scream and blow whistles and all these other things. The least I can do is be ready.
Right.
That's when I knew it wasn't really the success of 1 or 2. It was the feeling that I got something I can actually give to these people. So let's just give it away and see if I can make money doing it.
And they want it.
Yeah, they wanted it. Yeah,
Yeah.
So, and then after I got older, I realized that it's not the exercise. It's not how hard I can make the workout. It's not how cool I can make the exercises. It's a feeling of instilling a feeling of accomplishment. I'm 41. And if somebody says, man, I can show you how to dunk such and such and such, we're going to do it because I need that feeling of accomplishment. He's going to do it because he's going to get paid and he'll be a part of the accomplishment. That's the way I look at it, I guess.
So I really like what you said that, especially in this 2-on-1, you got this opportunity where it's like, okay,